जब भी हमारे आसपास कोई चीज या घटना घटती है तो we start talking about it to the person sitting next to us, our family, friends or anyone for that matter. And when an incident is available to a wider audience or reaches out to a wider audience, well, it starts trending on social media. Be it Mumbai Indians losing the first IPL match, like they do every time, or Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars, or even the finance bill. People exchange their ideas, thoughts, opinions, and sometimes even go on a rant about how these things are affecting us. For those of you who don't know, since the beginning of cryptocurrency in India, the government and cryptocurrency, उनकी तो ज़्यादा कुछ अच्छा आपस में बनती नहीं थी. So the government wanted to regulate it. In this video, we will be talking about how the finance bill of 2022 is going to affect the cryptocurrency scene in India and what it actually means for the investors. But before we get started, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already and press the bell icon to get more notifications on updates. In the finance bill of 2022 that was announced by Finance Minister Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman on 25th March 2022, it was announced that 30% tax will be levied on the profits made on cryptocurrency. We will be taking a look at the journey of cryptocurrency right from the beginning in India and how this measure taken to regulate cryptocurrency is going to affect the investors. So let's get started. 2008-2009 के बीच cryptocurrency was founded, and around that time the economy was suffering from a global financial crisis. And that is when cryptocurrency caught the attention of developers and investors. But during that time, people were not really acquainted to the platform. It was a new technology, so they were just exploring it. And soon, Bitcoin started being exchanged on various cryptocurrency platforms. This was the first crypto boom that was witnessed, where the price of Bitcoin went from $5 to $100 and then $1,000. However, Bitcoin soon started being associated with the currency that was being used for doing illicit or illegal activities. So there were some sellers on darknet-based Silk Road who sold banned substances in exchange for bitcoins. They were eventually arrested by the FBI. However, apart from this, they would also infect computers with malware and ask for bitcoins in exchange. So these events or incidences hampered the reputation of Bitcoin. Talking about the start of cryptocurrency in India, in 2013, Uno Coin entered the cryptocurrency market in India, and it was the first one to do so. And to make people aware of how they can use cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, they started giving out gift vouchers to their users that could be used in 90 different brands or outlets like Domino's Pizza, Cafe Coffee Day, Prestige, etc. 2017 was a golden year for Bitcoin because the value rose by 20 times. It went from under $1,000 in January to $19,497 in December. Before cryptocurrency entered the space, retail investors were used to low return rates. However, with the entry of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, the appetite for rate of returns increased. Because people realized that they could make more profits if they invested in cryptocurrency, they started taking out loans, maxing out their credit cards and emptying their banks just so they could buy cryptocurrency as it was rising. However, due to the lack of regulation that was there, if the value of the cryptocurrency were to fall, it would result in huge debt. As there was lack of regulation and basically there was nobody governing cryptocurrency, in October and November 2017, a public interest litigation was filed in the Supreme Court to ban and prohibit cryptocurrencies and to regulate it. So consequently, the Supreme Court of India asked the government to regulate virtual currencies. So in 2017, the Finance Ministry of India passed a circular that warned people against investing in cryptocurrencies because they were like Ponzi schemes. And after that, in 2018, the RBI banned all banks from supporting activities that were related to cryptocurrency. Because the ban seemed pretty unfair to all the crypto exchange platforms in India, they filed a petition in the Supreme Court in 2018 against the ban. So in March 2020, the Supreme Court said that the RBI circular of 2018 was unconstitutional, thus allowing cryptocurrency trade to be supported by the financial system, which means that the Supreme Court overruled RBI's ban and allowed banks to support the exchanges of cryptocurrency. This means that there would be a fiat currency. Fiat currency is a government issued currency that is not backed by any commodity such as gold. So China is a country that has its own fiat cryptocurrency called as the Chinese yuan. So in a similar fashion, like China has its own cryptocurrency, India is planning on launching its own cryptocurrency just so it could be regulated in a way. Another step that the finance ministry wanted to take to regulate cryptocurrency was issuing a 30% tax on the profits made while trading cryptocurrency. The Lok Sabha passed a Finance Bill 2022 which introduced a new levy on virtual digital assets from April 1. Any income from the transfer of virtual assets will be taxed at 30%. The amended finance bill also proposed that any losses from the transfer of virtual assets will not be allowed to be set off against the income arising from the transfer of another virtual asset. The bill also proposed a 1% TDS on payments towards virtual currencies over Rs 10,000 in a year and taxation of gifts in the hands of the recipient. The threshold limit of the TDS would be 50,000 rupees a year for specified persons, which included individuals and HUFs who are needed to get their accounts audited under the Income Tax Act. This means that the government is now going to levy 30% tax on the profits that is made by trading cryptocurrencies. However, the catch is that the losses that are made in the previous year, they won't be carried forward, which means, for example, if I made a loss of 50,000 in this year and a profit of 100,000 in the next year, this means that the loss of 50,000 in the previous year that I incurred is not going to be deducted from the profit that I made in the next year. So this measure taken by the government might demotivate people to invest in cryptocurrency, and at the same time they're doing this to regulate the cryptocurrency scene in India. So if you understood what the effects of the finance bill of 2020 is going to have on cryptocurrency in India, then please like the video, share it with your friends and follow Marketing Mind.